it recording to an SD card if it's not streaming? Okay, so like I need to start doing the broadcast as soon as we start here? Okay, all right. That's fine. I mean, just make sure. I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, usually if we can't get connection, we'll upload it later on.
Okay.
Onto YouTube.
He worries about it a lot. You can tell he really cares a lot about it. And rightfully so. There's a lot of families that really enjoy having the stream and being able to watch.
Yep.
So. So we got Cam, Smith, O'Brien, Hayfield, and Cunningham. Cunningham works it up to O'Brien. O'Brien pushes it into the zone, far side of the ice. Has it tapped off the stick down into the corner. Gives chase along with Smith. Smith and O'Brien trying to pull that puck out, battling with the Warriors. Warriors push it up the near side wall and bounce it out into neutral ice. Hayfield settles the puck, tries to send it right back into the zone, but the Warriors cut it off at the blue line. Here come the Warriors. And they get it tied up in their own players' skates and go offside, trying to gather that puck. So now we have Bernard, Coakley, Hunter, Jones, and McDaniel. Bernard will take this face-off just outside Bird's zone. He goes to the near side wall. Hunter tries to push it up the wall and does. Coakley helps him out, pushes it into the zone. Hunter, centering pass. Coakley tries to get it, but Colorado bats it away. Over on the far wall, Jones pushes it down and in. Looking for a pass to the D-man. He gets it to Bernard, but it just trickles out. Bernard regroups, sends it back in the zone. But we had 3 guys yet to clear, and so the offside will come all the way down into our end for a face-off on the far dot. Bernard ties up the puck on the dot, drops it down below the net. Jones is going to stretch that out to Hunter. Hunter can't quite get a stick on it on the stretch pass, and so it goes for an icing. We'll come right back down to our end. Now we'll have a face-off near side dot down in the Birds' end here. Still Bernard, McDaniel, Hunter, Coakley, and Jones. Bernard pushes the puck over to McDaniel. McDaniel drops it down to Jones. Jones going to wrap it below the net, works it up that far corner wall, gets painted up on the wall here. McDaniel stretch past to Coakley. Coakley has it poked off right at the blue line. Arapahoe, top of the circle, quick shot wide left of the net. Trickles up the far boards, can't quite grab it. Coakley tries to push it out. Hogan does. Hunter Hogan pushes it down into the Arapahoe zone. They gather top of the circle, stretch pass over near side of the ice on the blue line, take the top of the circle. They get a shot, but Hayfield blocks it. And Bernard picks up the loose puck, goes over to that far wall, trying to get Coakley. Coakley trying to push it up the wall. Helping him out is Jones. And we're still trying to get that puck out of the zone. Arapahoe pushes it down to the bottom of the near side circle. Still battling for that puck. Near side wall, Hunter grabs it. Hunter passes to Coakley. Coakley goes between the skates here. Has that puck poked off top of the circle. Hunter, quick shot blocked by Arapahoe. And now Hayfield lines up a shot. Quick shot goes over an Arapahoe player down on the ice, but just wide right of the net. And battling for that puck is Coakley, Hunter, and McGregor. Bernard headed to the bench, hops the puck, and Cole Brown picks up the puck, goes to Hayfield. Hayfield works it up the near side wall, dumps it down into the Arapahoe zone. Arapahoe clears. Dennis grabs the puck, sends it to Cole Brown. Cole Brown can't quite settle it. And Weaver pokes it down into the zone. And Arapahoe sends it to Dennis at the top of the circle. Quick slot pass trying to hit Brownie there. Can't quite get it. Arapahoe gathers far corner, bank it underneath the net here. Near side Arapahoe gathers that puck. They bank it off the wall. tried to send it out, but that's cut off by Brown and Dennis. And so now they go to the far side. Battling for it is Cunningham with Arapahoe. Little quick tap pass, and here comes Arapahoe, but backside Brownie on the back check gets that puck, sends it to Cunningham, who goes to Weaver, and now Arapahoe grabs that loose puck near side of the ice. They drop it down into the zone. McDaniel underneath the net. And we're going to have a roughing call on Cole Brown. So we watched film at the hotel this afternoon, so we'll test out our newly minted penalty kill skills. Say that 3 times fast, folks. 11 minutes left in the first, 0-0 tie right now.
Because they fall, got a penalty.
Bernard will take this face off. O'Brien in the middle, Patefield on the far wall, and Jones down below O'Brien on the near side of the ice here. Puck goes back to Patefield. He looks to walk it under the net, gets cut off by Arapahoe. Arapahoe sends it through the circle, but it's batted out by Jones, I think. I can't tell. Yeah, Jones bats it out. Right below the own net, Arapahoe up the near side wall. Bernard's battling for it. Arapahoe is able to push it out in neutral ice. O'Brien makes a play for it with the check, and Bernard sends it back, but Arapahoe gathers in their own end, trying to pass through the middle here. They get it. Here comes Arapahoe. Work it down through the far face-off circle to the corner. Trying to gather. Patefield is battling for it. Arapahoe player goes down there. On that far corner, they drop it to their blue liner. D-to-D pass over to the near side. Quick shot and a nice save by Bauer, but a big rebound. On the rebound, on the far side of the crease, Arapahoe gathers that and puts it in the net. Continue to struggle to put bodies on players in the crease and get underneath them to block those sticks. Cam Hogan will take the face-off. He pushes it forward. Colorado dekes it around Cam. Here they come again. Arapahoe sends it through the slot down on Bauer. He covers and holds. Cam, O'Brien, Smith, McDaniel, and I believe Cunningham on the far side. Puck comes to the bottom of the circle, and Arapahoe gets another quick shot and another quick save by Bauer. And another face-off, far side dot of the Bird's end. In comes Patefield. Cam battling for that face-off again, goes to Patefield. Patefield wraps it down to McDaniel. McDaniel, bank pass off the boards, trying to get O'Brien, but this is going to go the distance. And Smith just barely can't quite beat out the icing there. And so we'll come right back down to the Warbirds' end. Patefield, Bernard, Coakley, Hunter, and Cunningham. Near side board battling for it as Hunter sends it down to Cunningham. Cunningham trying to dig it out. Arapahoe comes out with it. They wrap it around the net. Bank pass up the boards to the far side. Try a shot blocked by Coakley. And Bernard's going to grab the loose puck. Alley-oop pass up to Hunter Hogan if he can get a hold of it. And Arapahoe gets there first, but Hogan steals it off. Sends it through the slot. Quick shot. A nice save by the Arapahoe tendy. Bernard got a quick shot but could not get it past the tender. Now Bernard in the slot again. Quick shot. Bounces wide right. Coakley gets to the puck first. Coakley banks it to himself and then gets tied up in the boards by Arapahoe. Hunter deflects that puck off to the top of the circle, and Arapahoe is able to clear out to the far side. Bernard on a nice back check, trying to break that up. Patefield will gather under our own net, walk it through the circle, quick stretch past to Hunter. Hunter sends it to the middle, but Arapahoe gathers, brings it to the near side boards. Here comes Arapahoe. Arapahoe walks it to the top of the circle, quick shot and a good glove save by Bauer. Cole Brown in for the face-off. Weaver, Jones, Dennis, and McDaniel in on the ice. Brown wins it over to McDaniel. McDaniel goes below the net to Jones. Jones looks to walk it up, bounce pass up to Weaver. Weaver can't quite get a hold of it off the bounce pass, but it goes all the way into Arapahoe end. They go D to D, and then they do a stretch pass across the middle. Loose puck is going to bounce all the way down to our red line and go for an icing. .8:45 left in the first. Arapahoe is up 1-0. Face off in the Arapahoe end. Cole Brown will take this puck. Sends it right over to Dennis, but it trickles behind his skates here, and Arapahoe grabs the loose puck. Here comes Arapahoe. They try to dump it in. McDaniel gets a piece of it, but it still goes all the way down. McDaniel, they try to lay a check on him, but he slips it here, and Dennis sends a pass across the ice, but this will go for an icing. Oh, no. They call out the icing, and so Weaver is down there trying to get that puck along with Dennis. Arapahoe works it to the bottom of the circle. Bank pass up the near side wall, comes all the way to Patefield. Patefield with a wrister. Colorado defenseman dodges that puck, and it goes all the way to the corner. Brownie takes it back to our own end. Pass across the ice to Patefield. Patefield up the boards to Dennis, and Dennis tips it down into the zone, but he was behind the red line, so we'll have another icing, and we'll come down to the Warbirds' end. Bernard, Jones, Peters, Wiley, and Patefield in. Bernard sends it to the near side corner. Patefield gets there first. He sends it to Jones. Jones just a little touch pass up, trying to get Bernard. Bernard gets the puck. Oh, and he's trying to get around his own man through the skates. Gets it through the Arapahoe skates, but they turn around and bat it back all the way down into the Colorado end. Arapahoe looks for a pass, but broken up by Bernard. Patefield bounce pass to Bernard. Bernard works it to the near side boards, has it poked off by Colorado, but he regains the puck below the net. Drops it to the D-man. McGregor stops it just before it goes out of the zone, sends it back down underneath. And battling for it is Wiley, I believe. Near side boards, Bernard tries to pull it through the face-off circle, but has it poked off. And here comes Arapahoe racing back. McGregor gets a nice poke on the puck here. Arapahoe sends a pass through the center, all the way through the slot to the far wall. Wiley will get to that puck first, and he quickly dumps it for an icing. So, well, right back down in the Warbirds' end on the far dot for a face-off.
Close your eyes and listen.
Yeah. Cam Hogan in for the face-off. He's got O'Brien, Jones, Smith, and Cunningham. Cunningham sends it underneath to Jones. Jones looking for a pass here. Sends a short one up to O'Brien, who banks it off the boards, trying to get it to himself. But Arapahoe gets a loose puck, neutral ice, battles for it, but O'Brien backside is able to pull out the errant pass, and here comes O'Brien and Smith. O'Brien works through the near side face-off circle, trying to get a shot on net, and Colorado quickly clears. It was at the top of the crease. And they dump it all the way down and out. Bauer plays that below his own net. Cunningham gets that puck, sends it up to O'Brien. O'Brien bounces it to neutral ice, but Arapahoe gets the puck, and now they're battling near side boards. O'Brien cross-ice pass to Smith. Smith drops it to Cam Hogan. Cam Hogan, a little bit of space here, trying to go through three Arapahoe players. And now the other way, Arapahoe 3-on-2, but O'Brien back-checking, trying to get back in the play, does. Breaks it up, sends it up to Bernard in neutral ice, and Arapahoe sends it back in for an offside. So we got Coakley, Bernard, Hunter, Patefield, and McDaniel, and we're going to go for a center ice face-off off to that icing there. Bernard sends it up. Arapahoe gathers the puck on their own blue line. They send it through Coakley all the way down to McDaniel. McDaniel bank pass, near side boards. Arapahoe gathers, dumps it right down into the zone. That's going to go below the net. Patefield races down there to get it, but Arapahoe pokes it off the stick. Arapahoe bank pass behind the net, looking for a slot pass, work it over to the far corner, drop it to their D-man. Oh, and he whiffs on the blue line shot. Gathers, shoots it again, tipped wide left of the net. McDaniel tries to gather, pokes it through, but goes down on a lost edge. Hunter Hogan lays a check. And Patefield sends it up the near side boards. Arapahoe gets there, dumps it back down in the corner. Patefield goes to play it, but they bounce it around him. Bernard banks it up to Coakley. Coakley's going to gather this puck, goes to Hunter. Hunter tips it down toward Arapahoe end, and here comes Hunter Hogan on a breakaway here. And he scores! Coakley with a stretch pass to Hunter Hogan, and he takes it down and beats the goalie top shelf. And I don't know if you could hear the tink in the feed, but that was a bar down, baby. Cole Brown for the faceoff. He's got Dennis and Weaver with him. Brown pushes it through the pile. Weaver's going to gather that puck. Top of the circle. Weaver, quick shot and a nice leg pad save by Arapahoe. Puck goes to Jones. He takes a quick shot and another 5-hole save by Arapahoe. Dennis trying to gather the puck in the boards over there. Cole Brown comes over to help him. But Arapahoe gets a hold of the puck. They bank it up the boards. Jones dumps it right back down into that corner. Battling for it is Dennis. And now Arapahoe sends it all the way across the ice, but we lay a big check as they do. Cunningham gathers the puck. Weaver tips it towards the zone, but can't get it in, so Cunningham grabs the puck as they try to clear. He works it to the center of the ice, all the way across the slot to the bottom of the circle near side boards, looking for a pass here. Arapahoe is battling for that puck now too, and Arapahoe finally pokes it out. That puck is gathered by Dennis. He banks it along the near side boards, and Arapahoe sends it down to Jones. Jones backing up. Quick clearing pass goes to Dennis off a Colorado helmet there. And now Dennis walks it into neutral ice, sends it up to Cole Brown. Cole Brown battling for that puck. Pushes it into the zone. Dennis gives chase along with Weaver. But Arapahoe rims it around to the far side, and they stretch pass back to the near side here into neutral ice. Brownie's going to battle for it. And Colorado dumps all the way over to that far corner. McGregor gets over there, puts pressure on the puck, and they send it back to Patefield, who bounces it out. And Peters is going to get pressure on this puck on the blue line by Arapahoe. Arapahoe walks it up to the red line, quickly dumps off of McGregor, and that redirects it towards Bauer, and Bauer has to cover at the top of the crease. 3:49 left in the first, 1-1 tie. Shots on goal, dead even, 5-5, and we'll have a face-off in the Warbirds' end. Bernard in for this face-off, sends it back to the corner. Cunningham sends it to Patefield. I believe Patefield banks it up and out. Peters is down here. He redirects it into the zone, wide left of the net. It's going to bounce off the back of the frame here. Arapahoe gathers behind the net. Bernard breaks that up, sends it through center ice on the loose puck deke, but Arapahoe gathers and dump it all the way down to Patefield, top of our circle. Patefield banks it up and out. And he gets Smith. Smith trying to get a hold of this puck. He's battling for it, and Bernard cuts it off at the blue line, walks it through the faceoff circle. Bernard gets wiped out. Smith gathers the puck. We have a delayed penalty here. They pull the goalie, so as long as we can keep control of the puck, we can go 6-on-5 here. O'Brien with that puck tries to drop it, gets it back to McGregor, but we still have possession. Now he dumps it in, and now Colorado will touch, and we'll go back to a 5-on-4 for the power play for 2 minutes, 3:05 left in the first. And Arapahoe is upset about something, I'm not sure what. So now they may be taking a bench minor, possibly for unsportsmanlike because the coach argued so long. I don't know. So Bernard will take this face off. Hunter Hogan in the middle. Puck gets tied up on the dot. Smith tries to poke it down in but can't get a hold of it. Cam Hogan will gather. He goes across to O'Brien. O'Brien looks for a pass up to Hunter. Hunter tries to poke it forward, but loses it off the end of his stick. O'Brien will gather in our end, down to the near side circle, cross ice pass to Bernard. Bernard looking for a pass. Hunter redirects it into the zone from the red line, no icing. Smith battles for that puck down below the circle, and Arapahoe quickly sends it all the way out. Because of the ice by the bench, all that snow, that puck slowed down, does not go for an icing. O'Brien reverses direction below the net, looking for a stretch pass here, all the way up to Bernard. Bernard trying to put it in the zone. Cam can't put it in the zone. And O'Brien backside banks it up, gets Smith. Smith looking for a pass, goes over to Hunter. Hunter holds for a moment, goes across to Bernard. Bernard walks it down, bottom of the circle. Bernard all the way around the net, sends it right through the slot, top of the circle. Quick shot by Patefield, just off the mark to the left. Bernard drops it to O'Brien. O'Brien back to Bernard. Bernard, quick shot and a nice save by Arapahoe. And now Smith sending it, goes to Hunter. Hunter gets a quick shot, another quick save. O'Brien, a quick wrister. And yeah! O'Brien from the blue line right in the middle of the ice is able to sneak that one in through traffic. So 1:48 left in the first. The Birds are up 2-1. And we're back to even strength hockey here. Brown wins this faceoff right back to Jones. Jones walks it up the near side wall, quickly dumps down into the zone. Coakley's going to give chase over to that far wall, battling for the puck through the circle. Tries to toe drag, but it gets poked away, and here comes Arapahoe. Hunter Hogan on the back check, trying to get a hold of that puck. Cole Brown helps him out, banks it up towards Coakley. Coakley sends it up to Hunter. Hunter, nice toe drag under the stick here. Hunter works it through the circle, all the way down towards the crease, underneath the net. Hunter still trying to get a hold of that puck. Hunter below the net, bank pass off the back of the net to himself, and finally broken up by Arapahoe. Puck goes to Jones. Jones goes back to Hogan. And Hunter will go to the box now, and I haven't seen the signal yet. So Hunter Hogan goes to the box for a trip. And so the Birds will go to a penalty kill with 1:12 left in the first period with a 2-1 lead. Looks like we're going to have Bernard, Cunningham, Patefield, and Smith in on the penalty kill. Face-off near side dot, Birds end. Bernard goes right over to Patefield. Patefield battles for that puck, tries to send it up and out, looping puck, glove down, quick shot, and a big blocker save, but a huge rebound all the way back to the blue line in the air. And Arapahoe drops it down to the bottom of the bottom. They wrap it underneath the net. Look for a quick shot from the red line here. Battling for it is Cunningham. He banks it up the boards and is able to get it out. Nice clear by Cunningham there. Arapahoe goes D to D, near side boards. They walk it into the zone. Bernard's giving pressure here, battling for that puck. Trying to dig it out bottom side is Patefield. Patefield and Bernard, and now Patefield will gather bottom corner on the near side. He gets checked up. Bernard drops down. Quick deke by Bernard. He banks it up and out. And Smith is going to chase this puck, but it's rolling on the end and will go for an icing. .6 seconds left. Minute and 12 left on the penalty kill. So McDaniel, Brown wins that puck over to McDaniel. O'Brien far boards, tries to bank it up and out. Gets tied up. Jones is able to help and pushes it out. Cole Brown gives chase all the way into the Arapahoe end. Couple of quick stick pops. Good pressure by Brown. Arapahoe just sends a loose puck out to neutral ice, and Jones sends it back in, and Brown is just able to avoid the offside there. Arapahoe in their own end, stretch pass, and then the buzzer sounds. So 48 seconds of penalty kill going into the second period, and the Birds are up 2-1. What? No, it's not a mute. What? What? Yeah. So to start the second period, we'll have Cunningham, O'Brien, Cam, and Patefield. 48 seconds of penalty kill to go here. Cam wins this faceoff back to Cunningham. Cunningham bank pass trying to get O'Brien. Arapahoe cuts it off, but Cam sends it down to O'Brien. O'Brien going to battle for that puck. He comes out with it. O'Brien, quick cross slot shot there. He pulls it across the crease and gets a shot, and Arapahoe Tendy slides over covers. And we'll have a faceoff in the Birds' end on the penalty kill. O'Brien with those long arms was looking for a shorthanded goal. Cam Hogan wins it over the near side wall. Arapahoe gets the puck. Arapahoe bottom of the circle, go D to D over in their own end. Far wall, send it up to the blue line. Stretch pass across the ice over to the red line. Mishandled just a little bit, and O'Brien bats it all the way out. This will go for an icing. And we'll have a face-off down in the Warbirds' end. 18 seconds left on this penalty kill. So now we have Bernard, Smith, McDaniel, and Jones. Bernard will take this face-off in the Warbirds' end, near side dot. He ties it up on the dot. McDaniels pulls it out backside, wraps it underneath, and he sends it down, and he's going to put it on the net frame, so no icing, and that is going to burn a lot of time. McDaniel with that clear burns a good 14 of that 18 seconds. Jones battling for that puck. Quick shot and a nice glove save from the top of the circle, and now we'll have even strength hockey. With 13:08 left in the second, the Warbirds are up 2-1. Sorry I got quiet there. I was watching the clock just like everybody else, waiting for the penalty kill to be over. Bernard takes his face off. He pushes it back to Arapahoe. They try a quick shot, but it's blocked. Down underneath, McDaniels chases that puck. McDaniel works it around near side circle, goes to Weaver. Weaver, nice centering pass to Bernard, and here comes Bernard. Bernard off to the races, goes down and hard into the wall. Near side corner, Weaver gets a hold of that puck, dumps it down underneath. Arapahoe gather the loose puck, looks it to put it across the ice, and this will go for an icing. Oh, no icing, called off. So Jones battles for that puck down in that far corner. Patefield and Bernard battling for that puck with Arapahoe trying to dig it out. Oh, and Patefield goes down hard. Bernard gets it out of the zone though. Contact on it. And the Birds will go for a big change here as Arapahoe gathers the puck. They're going to look for pass up the far boards. That's broken up. Brown sends it in before Coakley can clear, and so we'll have a face-off just outside of the Arapahoe end on the far dot. Brown will take the face-off. Hunter and Coakley with them. McGregor and Patefield back deep. Coakley and Hunter are able to pull, or Coakley and Brown able to pull that puck out. Brown, quick shot. Big rebound on it. Coakley near side corner trying to gather. Has it poked off by Arapahoe. Lays a check and separates it from the puck. Gathered by Brown, and Brown just shoots it down on the net to keep it in the zone. Coakley over in that far corner battling for that puck. He lays them up against the boards. Arapahoe rims it all the way near side, and that's going to call them all the way up and out. And McGregor will give chase, and that puck is rolling on end, and that'll be an icing. .11:40 left in the second. The Birds are up 2-1. Shots on goal are 12 for the Birds, 7 for Arapahoe. Cam Hogan will take the face-off. He's in there with Smith, O'Brien, Cunningham, and McDaniel. Cam pushes it forward into that near side corner, battling for it. Arapahoe sends it up near side boards. Cunningham's fighting for it along with Smith. Smith trying to dig it out on the side of the face-off circle here. All the way down below the net goes to Cam. Cam centering pass just bounces the stick of O'Brien. Quick shot goes off the back of an Arapahoe player. An Arapahoe stretch pass across the ice. It's going to come all the way down in. Cunningham gives chase, but it'll be an icing before either one gets there. 11:16 left in the second. So Cam will take the faceoff. Smith, O'Brien, Patefield, and McDaniel. Quick shot off of the faceoff winner by Patefield. Hits a block by the Colorado. O'Brien centers, goes all the way through the crease. McDaniel goes to Cam. Cam goes to O'Brien. Puck is loose in the crease. Trickles out into the slot, but Arapahoe is able to gather and send it up and out on the near wall. Patefield loses an edge backing up here, and here comes Arapahoe. Works it through the slot. That's broken up by Cam Hogan. He banks it up and out. And now Smith will give chase down into Colorado end. Arapahoe gets there first. They bank it up the near side boards. O'Brien grabs the puck but has to hold, waiting for Smith to get out. Now Smith is out. O'Brien sends it to Smith. Smith walks it down into the zone, changes direction. Little backhand pass to Bernard. Bernard can't quite get a hold of it there. And Wiley trying to get a hold of that puck. And here comes Arapahoe the other direction. Jones and Patefield are back. Patefield will get this loose puck behind her own net. Arapahoe goes for a big change. Smith backhands it up the near side boards where Arapahoe is changing, but Bernard is able to push it out. And Wiley sends it down into the zone and gives chase. He breaks up the pass momentarily. Arapahoe gathers face-off circle, send it off the near side boards out into neutral ice. And Bernard and Wiley are battling for that puck. Bernard loops it back into the zone to the top of the circle, and Arapahoe clears. Oh, I'll have to watch the tape. Oh, coming from the bench, maybe.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Okay. Because I did think Wiley was out. I was like, wow.
I don't think he was.
You don't think he was? Brown battles for that faceoff, pushes it into the zone. Up the near side boards, Cunningham and Brown are going to battle for it. Loose puck rolls all the way down to McDaniel. McDaniel battling for position down below the net. Helping him out is Brown. Pass comes right through the center up to the top of the slot. Arapahoe takes the shot, but it's deflected to the near side boards. Now battling in that corner, McDaniel goes down below the net. Arapahoe is looking for a slot pass there. And it's getting broke up by McDaniel and Brown. Arapahoe walks it up the wall, but they have it poked off by Cunningham, I believe, and that goes to Dennis, and Dennis sends it down into the zone for Weaver. Weaver battles for that puck. They send it up to the wall. Patefield gets a hold of it. Quick wrister goes right into the Arapahoe player, and here comes Arapahoe other direction. 2-on-1. Birds racing to get back in the play. Patefield does. Quick shot. Deflected wide right of the net by Bauer. Nice save. And over on the near side wall, Weaver and Patefield try to get a hold of that puck. Arapahoe, quick shot on net, tipped up by Bauer and gloved out of the air. 8:53 left in the second. The Birds are up 2-1. So Bernard, Coakley, Patefield, Hunter, and Jones. Jones near side wall gets that puck, sends it down below to Patefield. Patefield looks for a bank pass up the ice, but it's going to go way too far. Coakley gives chase, but it goes all the way for an icing. And it made the icing before Coakley got to the top of the circle. Just a fast roller off that far wall. Bernard will take this face off, far dot, Bird's end here. Ooh, and they push Bernard out, so Coakley will take the face off here. Coakley pushes it over the top of the circle. Quick shot deflected up by Coakley over the net. Down near side corner, Bernard's going to battle for it along with Jones. Jones comes out with it, bottom side, changes directions, comes back up the near side wall. High looping pass. Hunter tries to chop it down. Oh, and he must have got contact because they called off the icing. Arapahoe chases it below their own net. Coakley and Hunter give chase. Jones, oh! I thought Jones was going to get a wrister from the top of the circle, but it rolled off his stick. Hunter down below trying to get a hold of that puck. Arapahoe tries to clear on the other side. Patefield banks it down to Bernard. Bernard through the faceoff circle. Quick slot pass. Hunter Hogan, quick shot. And a nice save by the Arapahoe Tendy. Just a split second too long to settle that puck before the shot, and so the Arapahoe Tendy gets over and makes a nice save. 8:06 left in the second. We got Cam, O'Brien, Cunningham, Smith, and McDaniel. Arapahoe wins it over to the near side wall. They put it up along the glass and get it out into neutral ice. Here comes Arapahoe through the near side faceoff circle. That is broken up and battled for down in that corner by Cunningham and McDaniel. McDaniel comes out with it, and he walks it all the way up to the blue line, to the red line, and he sends it down in. Smith is going to give chase near side corner. He works it down below the net, just a rolling puck off the end of his stick. It comes up to Cunningham. Cunningham tries to send it back down in, but Arapahoe gets some skates in front of it here. Now it goes down to that near side corner. Arapahoe rims it over to the far side. Cam tips it down to Smith, who goes to O'Brien. And O'Brien trying to gather, gets tied up, and Arapahoe sends it up the far wall. That's going to go to Patefield. Patefield dumps it down below the net again. Smith can't get to it under the net, so it's going to come up to O'Brien. O'Brien back to Smith. Puck trickles towards the net. The attendee for Arapahoe bats it below the net. Cam Hogan goes down trying to get a hold of it. Arapahoe near side boards trying to get it out. Cut off by Cunningham. He dumps it back down below. O'Brien's down there all by himself, looking for a pass. Tries to go across to Smith, but it's broken up by Arapahoe. Cunningham holds the zone. Oh, no.
That's bad.
No. Still touching the blue paint. It's not offside.
We saw that. We didn't need an announcement for that one.
Bernard battles for that puck, drops it to Jones. Jones quickly sends it down into that far corner. It's going to bounce straight out of the corner to the bottom of the circle. Arapahoe rims it around. Jones comes over to play it along with Wiley, trying to put it down in the near corner. Colorado goes across the ice this time, walk it out into neutral ice. Colorado walks it in, trying to get a slot pass. That's broken up by Patefield, and Patefield and Bernard down there battling for the puck. Colorado is trying to dig it out on the backside, and they do. They send it to the top of the slot. Quick shot and a nice save by Bauer. Comes over to the near wall, trying to battle it up the wall is Wiley. Colorado's blue liner sends it down towards the slot, and Bernard clears out into neutral ice. Then they fan on the puck, and Peters gives chase, pressuring the puck down into their end. Stretch pass. Oh, and Jones lurches for the stretch pass, bounces it up in the air. Centering pass by Arapahoe is broken up, and Weaver sends it out to neutral ice. Bernard gives pressure along with Hunter. Hunter bounces it off the stick, and here comes Hunter. He puts on the brakes, a quick deke. Hunter, quick shot and a nice save by the Arapahoe Tendy. Hunter below the net, sends it up to Bernard. Bernard, quick shot and another save by the Tendy of Arapahoe. And they bounce it up and out. And this will go towards the net, so there will be no icing. Bauer goes out to McDaniel. McDaniel, when he goes to wrap it, loses an edge. And he'll have to grab that puck, and he gets tied up. And they're trying to get that puck out of there. Finally pushed out by McGregor, and a save by Bauer on an awkward shot. Coakley gets the puck, tries to go to Bernard. Bernard was headed to the bench for a change. And so Hunter goes to Coakley on that near wall. Coakley trying to push it through. Coakley still battling for it, has his stick tied up. Off the bench, Cole Brown helping him out. Coakley pokes it into zone. Brown gathers top of the circle, battling with 3 Colorado players. Brown looks for a pass across the ice. Nobody there yet. And Hunter Hogan swats at the puck, and the stick goes flying. Arapahoe stick goes flying. Coakley battling for that. Coakley loses his stick. Hunter Hogan, top of the circle, changes directions. Quick shot, wide left of the net. Puck comes over the near side wall. McGregor pokes it off the stick of Arapahoe, and now they gather and send it out. And Brown sends it back in for an offside. .437 left in the second. Birds are up 2-1. So we have Cam, O'Brien, Smith, Patefield, and Cunningham. Just outside of the Arapahoe zone, Cam pushes that puck into the zone. Arapahoe gathers, goes across the ice to the far side. Arapahoe works it up to the red line, blue line. Look to trace the circle all the way down below the net, looking for a pass. Gets tied up in the wall, and then the loose puck goes loose. O'Brien just misses the puck for a potential breakaway opportunity. Arapahoe comes back down, changes direction on that far circle. They walk it to the dot, and it's broken up by O'Brien and Smith. And on the blue line, O'Brien banks it up to Smith, and here comes Smith. Smith with one man to beat. Tries to tip it to the center, but it's kicked by Arapahoe down to the corner. Smith lays a check, trying to get a hold of that puck down in that corner. Arapahoe tries to clear. Cam sends it on that far wall. Now here comes Arapahoe. Just a little touch pass all the way down into our end. Jones is going to gather. Jones loses an edge trying to send that out. And now Cunningham pins it to the wall and then bounces it out. Puck hits a little tough to snow there, but it will go all the way for an icing. It hit a little anthill of snow and started to wobble. We thought maybe it wouldn't make it, but it did. 3:38 left in the second. Birds are up 2-1. Bernard, Hunter, Peters, Jones. Jones sends it out to neutral ice. McDaniel batters for that puck. They send it down to the near side corner. Jones banks it up to Wiley. Wiley banks it up and out, but this will also go for an icing. We'll come right back down to the Warbirds' end. So Weaver in now with Hunter, Bernard, Jones, and McDaniel, I believe. Bernard battles for that faceoff. It goes down to McDaniel. He tries to bounce it around to Jones. Jones just tries to tip it up out of the corner and does. Weaver banks it up the wall. Arapahoe sends it down towards the slot. Broken up and then blocked by McDaniel. McDaniel near side of the ice looking for a bank pass up. He gets it to Bernard. Bernard bounce pass to himself. Chases after it. Arapahoe cuts it off at the red line, though, sends it back down into the zone. McDaniel gathers, bounce pass up the boards. Arapahoe gathers the loose pass and sends it right down into the zone. Over in that far corner, Arapahoe will get there first, but Jones is right down there with him. He's trying to poke it through to the front side to Weaver. Weaver gets a hold of it, battling for it on the wall. Still on the side of the faceoff circle, down in the corner. Arapahoe tries a slot pass there, but it gets broken up by Bernard. And Bernard sends a looping pass, but just a little too strong for Hogan, and that's going to go all the way for an icing. .226 left in the second. So we got Cunningham, Cole Brown, Coakley, Patefield, and Peters. Patefield and Cunningham down near side corner. Patefield banks it up and high. Colorado gloves it down right on the blue line, pushes it down towards the circle. Cole Brown gathers at the bottom of the circle, trying to bank it up for Coakley. Coakley can't quite get to it before Colorado pushes it down into that near side corner. Brown sends it up to Coakley. Coakley has a stick pop trying to get that puck. And Cunningham sends it over to the near wall. Peters will bounce this puck out into neutral ice. Arapahoe will get there first, right at the top of their own circle. Coakley adds pressure to that puck, battling underneath the net. Coakley able to poke it off below the net. Arapahoe gathers, though, near side board pass, and they send it up and out into neutral ice. Brown races for this puck, trying to take that off of Arapahoe, but they get it top of the slot. Quick shot, and it goes wide left, I believe on a deflection. And Peters and Cunningham trying to get all that puck. Quick shot, nice block by Cunningham with the skates. Closes the hole fast. Brown gathers that puck over on the far wall, racing up, sends the puck to Coakley. Coakley dumps it down in. Arapahoe gathers the puck, and it takes them a minute to blow it dead. I don't think they quite remembered what the penalty was. Getting heckled by Arapahoe fans, and that's all right. That's hockey, folks. 1:16 left in the second. The Birds are up 2-1, and they'll be going to a power play here on the tripping by the Arapahoe. So we got both Cam and Hunter in, along with Bernard, Smith, and O'Brien. Gonna have Cam take this face off. Cam battles for it. It goes to Bernard's skate there, and it goes down into the corner. Arapahoe wraps it around over to this near side corner, try to bank it up and out. That's cut off by Hunter, and Arapahoe is able to send it out. O'Brien gathers, goes up to Smith. Smith goes to Cam. Cam can't quite handle the pass here. He battles for the puck, and here comes Arapahoe shorthanded. Arapahoe to the bottom of the circle. Nemo is able to poke it off momentarily, but Arapahoe still has the puck. They drop it below the net. And now O'Brien has it. He's looking for a stretch pass, but completely misses towards the near side of the boards and goes all the way down for an icing. So now we have Coakley, Papefield, Jones, McDaniel, and Brown. 1:25 left on the power play, but a face-off in our own end. Arapahoe wins that face-off. They quickly put it on net, and a nice save by Bauer. And we'll have another face-off near side dot. Line it up again. Arapahoe wins the face-off, but Brown pushes through, gets it out into neutral ice. Poked off by Coakley. Brown gets a hold of the puck, walks it into the zone. In towards the slot, quick shot by Jones. Is nice save by Arapahoe. Jones still battling for that puck down in the corner. Arapahoe trying to clear on the wall. Jones gets a hold of it. Bank pass up to Papefield. Papefield back down to Jones. Oh, and it rolls through Jones' stick a little bit down in the corner. He's going to have to fight for it. Coakley's going to come try to dig it out backside along with Papefield topside. And Brown trying to get a hold of it. Sends it to Sends it to Jones, and time just runs out, but we will have 44 seconds of power play going into the third period with a 2-1 lead. And Kowal is fired up about something we were doing on that power play there, and that's good. We need a little fire. You kidding? You traveled to Denver to see me. That's what it was. I mean, you heard my dulcet tones, and you had to come and see me. I don't blame you. I got a clip. I feel special.
Remember that little tiny one?
Yo, yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same kind of thing, only this one is actually picking up good, so I don't have to do my fat guy with a little microphone bit.
There you go. No, I love that. That was what made it so great.
Yeah.
I'll have to run it back sometime.
Listen, your mom understood how insecure I felt about that. She made me a huge microphone. Start of the third period, 44 seconds of power play time. Cam, Hunter, Bernard, Smith, and O'Brien. Smith goes to O'Brien, center of the ice. He sends it up to Bernard. Bernard bounces it in. Cam battles for that puck. Backside, Bernard gets the puck. Oh, and he fans on it. Circle, quick shot though, goes wide right of the net. Bernard goes out to Smith. Smith up to O'Brien. O'Brien back to Smith. Smith goes underneath the net trying to get Bernard, but it goes all the way to Hunter. Hunter sends it back on the net frame. Bernard battling for it under the net. Sends it up to Hunter. Hunter up to Cam. Cam goes all the way to Smith, near side of the ice, side of the circle. He goes up to O'Brien. O'Brien cross ice to Cam, but it's going to bounce off to Hunter. Hunter, quick shot on goal. Nice save by Arapahoe. Goes to that far side corner. They send it underneath. That's gathered by Smith. Smith changes directions here. Tries to go to Bernard in the corner. Gets tied up, and Smith gets his stick stuck in the stanchion. And O'Brien on the line battling for the puck. Sends it down to Smith, but it rolls all the way down below. And Arapahoe sends it up the far boards. Cam will get there, battle for that puck. He bounces it to Bernard. Bernard over to Smith. Smith just dumps the puck down to the near corner. It's going to roll all the way to the far wall. Bernard chases it over there along with Hunter. Hunter battling for it right along the bench there. Bernard pulls it out backside. Here comes Bernard. Bernard, quick shot, wide right of the net, over to the far corner. Arapahoe player loses the edge, but they still get the clear. McDaniel goes to Papefield. Papefield dumps it in. Coakley will give pressure down in that far corner. Coakley bounces it to himself through the slot, but we are going for a change.
Penalty on them.
And Coakley will take a rough, I think.
Should be on them.
No, yeah, it is. So Coakley gets roughed up in the corner, and Arapahoe goes to the box for 2 minutes. So another 2-minute power play, 12-18 left in the third. Birds are up 2-1. So now we have McDaniel, Patefield, Jones, Coakley, and Brown. Brown wins his faceoff back to McDaniel. McDaniel goes over to Patefield. Patefield bounce pass down to Jones. Jones goes back up to Patefield. Patefield to Jones. Jones over to McDaniel. McDaniel down to Brown. Brown to McDaniel. Top of the circle. McDaniel takes the shot. Blocked by Arapahoe though. Over near side wall. McDaniel gets a hold of the puck. He dumps it down in. Backside chases Coakley. They send it up the near side wall. McDaniel drops down in to get this. Sends it down below the net. Coakley gets a hold of it. Coakley tries the slot pass there. Can't get it through here. And Arapahoe bounces it up and out into neutral ice. Minute 20 left on the power play. Puck goes to Patefield. Stretch pass to Brown. Brown goes into the zone. Coakley behind him. Brown has it poked up, but Coakley is trying to gather it. Patefield, quick shot at the goal! Patefield from the top of the circle takes a one-timer and gets it into the top shelf.
Billy Goat!
I don't know what that means, but I just like to hear somebody say Billy Goat.
I think it's Willy Goat. That's what Casey calls it.
So the Birds are up 3-1. 11:24 left in the third. Even strength hockey here. O'Brien for the faceoff with Peters and Dennis. Cunningham and Jones are back. Arapahoe wins the faceoff back to their blue line. They regroup in their own end. They go over to the far side of the ice at the top of the circle, walk it forward, and they dump it down. Cunningham tries to send it up to Peters, just can't quite get it there. Arapahoe gathers a loose puck. They alley-oop it almost out above the stanchion there, not quite. Jones pokes it through. O'Brien in that corner playing the puck, sends a centering pass. Arapahoe gets a hold of it, top of the slot though. Quick shot and a nice save by Bauer. Slapped over to the wall by Cunningham. And then Peters sends it off a stick up and over the stanchion. .55 left in the third. Birds are up 3-1. Hunter will take this face-off. He's got Weaver, Wiley, Patefield, and is it Peters? I think it's Peters on the far side of the ice. Arapahoe wins it. Quick shot and a nice save by Bauer. McGregor's far side. Okay. Sorry, folks. Sometimes when they tuck their jersey into their pants, I have a hell of a time reading the numbers. Bernard in for the faceoff. Ties it up on the dot. Works to the bottom side in the slot. Colorado takes a backhand shot. Goes down to the near corner. Bernard battling for it with Jones. Bernard walks it up. Tries a backhand pass. Just doesn't quite get a hold of it. Arapahoe trying to gather in neutral ice. Patefield sends it across, but it hits Arapahoe. McGregor tries to send it in and finally does. Down into the near side corner. Arapahoe will get to this loose puck first. They rim it up all the way to Patefield. Patefield sends it down to Bernard. Bernard through the circle has that puck deflected up and out of play all the way over on the far side of the ice. Coming in are Cam, Smith, and Wiley. Patefield and McGregor are still back here. Cam will take the faceoff near side dot. Arapahoe end. It goes right to Smith. Smith sends it down towards the net, but just not with enough mustard. And the puck comes all the way over to the far wall. Arapahoe tries to clear, cut off by McGregor 2 times now. McGregor ties it up in the wall along with Wiley. Wiley sends it down, and Smith will give chase with 2 Arapahoe players. They get there first, send it up the far wall, cut down by McGregor again, but now Arapahoe pokes it through. Cam Hogan comes across, battling for it on the back check there. And Patefield stops it with his skates, thank goodness, in the slot. And over to the near side of the ice, a pass from Wiley to Smith, and here comes Smith 1-on-3. Smith, bottom of the circle, cross-ice pass. Coakley trying to get a hold of it. It goes to Brown. Brown dumps it down to the corner. Coakley pokes at it, but Arapahoe sends it up the near side boards. Jones is going to play it along this near side. Jones gets tied up, and oh my goodness. And I believe Arapahoe will go to the box again for a hooking. Yes, they will. So a nice effort on by Cam on the back check there, and he gets hooked up. And we'll have another power play, 9:28 left in the third. The Birds are up 3-1. So we got Cam, Hunter, Bernard, Smith, and O'Brien. Cam will take the face-off, sends it over to the middle. Arapahoe with a quick deke, pushes it out into neutral ice, and they dump it down to the near side corner. This is going to rim all the way around to the far corner. O'Brien gets there first, drags it up the wall, goes to, it goes back to O'Brien. He goes to Bernard, and here comes Hunter. Hunter pushes into the zone, through some legs. Hunter gets tied up, goes down, grabs the puck once he stands back up, and Arapahoe works the puck to the far side face-off circle, and they walk it up and out. Here comes Arapahoe over on the far side. They get past Cam, side of the circle, quick shot, saved by Bauer across off the outside of the net. And now Cam has a hold of the puck, bottom of the circle, stretch pass to his brother Hunter over on the far side. Hunter, bank pass up the boards, backhand style to Bernard. Bernard goes over to Cam, and here comes Cam into the zone. Cam tries to go to Bernard, but just real soft with that pass, and oh no. Cam is going to go to the box for a rough there. And so we'll have even strength hockey for 1:03, and then we'll have a 57-second penalty kill. Got to keep those hands down on the checks. So we have even strength hockey for 1:03 here, and then we'll have a 57-second penalty kill. We've got Coakley, Cunningham, Cole Brown, and McDaniel. Brown will take the face-off, near side dot, our end. He goes across the ice. Coakley will get there first. Coakley walks it up, takes the red line. Coakley all the way into the zone. He's going to trace the circle, goes to Brown, but a attendee of Arapahoe stops that pass. Coakley gets taken down in the corner and pinned up to the wall. Arapahoe below their own net sends it up the near side wall. McDaniel sends it back down. Arapahoe bottom of the circle, battling for it is Coakley. Rolls all the way over to the far corner. Arapahoe sends an errant pass out in neutral ice. That's gathered by McDaniel. McDaniel tries a toe drag to get it into the zone, and the puck trickles out on the Arapahoe poke check and goes into center ice. Coakley just bounces it forward to himself over on the far wall, and he will try to dump that puck, gets it into the zone, but just barely. Arapahoe gathers. They try to work it up the wall. Coakley poking at that puck. Now they get a pass across the ice. Mishandled, though. And Jones battling for it right along the blue line. Jones is going to try to poke that forward, but Arapahoe dumps it back down in. 4 seconds of even strength hockey, and then we'll be on the penalty kill, folks, here. Cunningham tries to go up. Arapahoe cuts that puck off. Jones gets a hold of it. He goes to Brown. And Brown works it up the wall, but Arapahoe pins him up and pushes it out. And off the bench, Smith sends it back out to neutral ice. 40 seconds of penalty kill left. Arapahoe bottom of the circle all the way to the near corner. They wrap it below the net. They are looking for a slot pass. They have a man open. And oh, it gets bounced over to the near side. Thank goodness. Arapahoe down underneath again. And near side corner, they work it up the wall. Drop it to the D-man, top of the circle, and a quick shot and a nice leg pad save by Bauer. Over to the wall, another quick shot and a big rebound again. Arapahoe, top of the slot, has it poked away by Smith, but they get the puck in the zone still. Dennis gives chase over on the board, trying to pin him up. Pass it to the circle, bounced away by Smith, and that'll end the penalty kill with 4 seconds left here. Bernard and Smith, and oh, Smith, oh. That was not a smart check. So we'll go to another penalty kill, a full 2 minutes, 6:25 left in the third. Birds are up 3-1. Oh no. So on the penalty kill, looks like we'll have Patefield, O'Brien, Bernard, and McDaniel. Oh man, full 2 minutes and we had a two-goal lead. That's rough. All right, folks, let's all band together here. We got to make sure we cover guys in the crease here. McDaniel sends it underneath the Patefield. Patefield high bouncing puck. Tipped by a high stick by Nemo, but Arapahoe plays it first, so no penalty there. They bounce it down in. Arapahoe takes it into the zone. Bernard gives chase, top of the circle, battling for the puck. Centering pass, blocked and saved. Another quick shot, wide right of the net. Comes all the way out, and here comes O'Brien. He's going to give chase. They're going to look for a cross-ice pass, but O'Brien breaks it up. And then O'Brien knocks the net off because he's trying to gather his edge on that speed burst and cannot. We love to see the effort anyway, folks. So face-off just outside the Arapahoe zone. We got Brown, Hunter, Weaver, and Jones. Arapahoe pushes it forward, but they send it off of Weaver. Now they dump it. Near side corner going to wrap all the way below, or far side corner wrap all the way to the near side. Hunter Hogan tries to bat it out. Arapahoe goes back down to the corner, changes directions again. Arapahoe goes up to the blue liner, looking for a shot, blocked by Hogan. It's going to go up and out of play. We'll have a face-off near side out of the Birds' end. 1:13 left on the penalty kill. Was it a 2 and 10 since Peters is in the box too? Yeah. Is it? Okay, so it is a 2 and 10. Brown sends it back, goes to Jones. Jones banks it up the near side boards. Arapahoe mishandles, and Brown is able to push it out. Brown 2-on-1 with Hunter Hogan trying to get a hold of that puck. Brown battles it all the way into that corner. Arapahoe wraps their own net here, and here they come the other direction. Arapahoe through the center of the ice, over to the near side circle, through the dot. Quick shot, goes right across the crease. And Brownie pops it up in the air off an Arapahoe stick, sends it forward out of the zone, so Arapahoe will have to regroup. They do. Hunter Hogan lays a nice check on the near side boards here. And now Jones is going to send that puck up and out, but that'll go for an icing. So now we have Cam Hogan, Patefield, Cunningham, and O'Brien. 35 seconds left on the penalty kill. 4:59 left in the third. Birds are up 3-1 right now. Cam ties that face up, goes back. Oh, and a quick shot. Cam gets a nice block at the top of the circle. Arapahoe mishandles, sends it all the way into their end here. Now they come up near side boards. Goes off of a skate, gathered by Patefield. Patefield sends it off an Arapahoe player. Cam gives chase. And Arapahoe, top of their own circle, bank pass up the near side boards, work it into the zone. O'Brien breaks that up, trying to break that up. Arapahoe sends it down towards the net, slapped away by Cunningham over to the far wall, top of the circle. Arapahoe sends a shot, redirected by a skate over to the near side corner though. Another shot across the crease, and O'Brien slaps it out to Peters, fresh out of the box. And Peters just gets beat by Arapahoe there. And Arapahoe comes up near side boards. They walk it up into the zone, top of the circle. They work it down to the dot. Try to put on the brakes, but McDaniels picks up that puck, and it's bounced out by Peters near side boards. Peters gives pressure. Cross-ice pass by Arapahoe. They take the red line, dump it down in, takes a bounce towards our net. Bauer whips it out, past an Arapahoe player. Bernard, stretch pass, trying to hit Hogan. And it goes just 6 inches wide left of the net. Otherwise, we could have avoided an icing there. 3:50 left in the third. Even strength hockey, though, now 3-1. And hopefully we can avoid some penalties here and we can play even strength the rest of the way. Bernard, Weaver, Coakley, Hunter, and McDaniel. Puck goes back to Weaver. Weaver banks it up for McDaniel over near side corner. McDaniel loses an edge. Over on the board, McDaniel, Coakley, and Bernard are battling for that puck. McDaniel sends it through the circle. Coakley's able to break that up. Arapahoe right on the dot, and a nice save, and poked away, but still loose puck. Poked away again by Bauer. Goes to the top of the circle. Another shot goes wide left off the deflection. McDaniel is just going to elevate this puck, but he hits Coakley, And we're trying to get it out. Colorado holds it again, and a nice glove save by Bauer. 3:18 left in the third. We need two signs. Bauer! Power! Bauer! Power! So Cam Hogan will take this faceoff down in our end, near side dot. He's got Patefield, he's got Cole Brown. O'Brien. O'Brien and Jones. Cam pushes it forward, battling for it at the top of the circle. Arapahoe comes out with it. Oh, and they fan on the puck, trying to get a shot from the top of the circle. They send it off of Bauer. Nice save by Bauer. Here comes Cole Brown, stretch pass across the ice, trying to get O'Brien. O'Brien pokes it down into the zone, bottom of the circle, quick shot, and a nice save by the Arapahoe Tendy. They bank it up that near side boards. Patefield stops it with his skate momentarily. Cam comes over to help him out. Patefield bats it back into the zone right as O'Brien clears. And now Arapahoe comes over near side. They regroup top of the circle, looking for a stretch pass across the ice. That's broken up by Bernard. Bernard wraps it around the circle. He's got O'Brien in the slot. Quick backhand shot, big rebound in front. And O'Brien battling for that puck. Another quick shot and a goal! Yeah! Woo! O'Brien gets that rebound and just turns around with it and puts it in the opposite bottom corner of the net. And the Birds are up 4-1 with 2:56 left in the third. How many people, when they first started watching, you suppose had to turn down their speakers? Like, we'll go ahead and put it on 37, Bill. Now they're down to like 13. You're like, God, that guy's loud. What is going on? Oh, no. I want to know the explanation on that. So Bernard and Brown will come back in. They did call off the goal, so it's 3-1 still Birds. 2:56 left in the third. I don't know. We'll get the explanation later in the lobby, I'm sure. Bernard for the faceoff, near side dot, Arapahoe end, gets all tied up. Brown tries to dig it out, cannot. McDaniel sends it down to the left side of the net, over to the far side of the ice. Brown trying to poke it to Nemo. Brown sends it down to the bottom of the circle. Arapahoe wraps it under their net, rim it up the near side boards. Ugly bounce off the stanchion, able to be held by Cunningham momentarily. Bernard digs it out backside. Bernard runs into the zone with it here. Gets checked up into the boards, but Arapahoe sends a loose puck, and Cunningham goes to McDaniel. McDaniel bounces into the zone. Coakley gives chase down left of the net. Coakley going to battle for this puck. Arapahoe sends a near side board. Bernard puts pressure on it. Arapahoe out into neutral ice. They take the red line, walk it to the top of the circle. Quick shot wide right of the net. Big rebound over to the far side of the ice. Cunningham and Coakley battling for that puck, and Cole Brown goes down on the trip. And we will have a power play for the last 2 minutes of the game pretty much. There's 2:01 left. And the Birds will have a power play for 2 minutes as long as we don't make any mistakes and take a penalty of our own. And I don't know if you know how huge that is, folks, but that means if they pull their tendy towards the end of the game, we still have even strength hockey, and we love to see that. Cam Hogan, Hunter Hogan, Coakley, Patefield, and Jones. Patefield gets the puck, top of the circle. He goes over to Jones. Jones, quick shot. Blockered away by Arapahoe. Goes down to Hunter. Hunter tries to poke it forward. It comes out to Jones. Jones, one-timer, wide right of the net. All the way down over to that corner. Cam dumps it down below for Hunter. Hunter looking for a pass. Hunter down below the net, just killing time. Cross ice to Coakley, just can't quite get the stick. Coakley backhand through the slot. And Arapahoe Tendy covers up. 1:36 left in the game. Cam wins that faceoff to Hunter. Hunter near side wall, drops it to Jones. Jones, quick shot, bounces, nice save by the Arapahoe Tendy. He sends it up the near side wall. Arapahoe tries to clear. Jones cuts it off with his skate, sends it right back down underneath. Coakley's going to play it back down underneath too, battling for that puck, just trying to burn time in the Arapahoe end here. Arapahoe, bottom of the circle, looking for a stretch pass, but they walk it to the red line and try to dump, but they fan on the puck, and so Cam Hogan gets it. He sends it over to Patefield. Patefield goes up to Coakley. Coakley bounces it up to Hunter Hogan in the zone. Hogan slips a check but loses his stick, so he goes down, lays a check of his own. Coakley gets the loose puck. He works to the bottom of the circle, works it all the way through the slot. Arapahoe goes to McDaniel. McDaniel, a quick shot. Bernard gets the puck. Near side circle, quick toe drag. Bernard, quick shot and a goal! Bernard from the top of the circle buries one with 47 seconds left. And so now with a 3-goal lead, we'll see if they win this faceoff. If Arapahoe will pull their Tindy, I'm guessing they will. Wiley's going to take this faceoff. He ties it up on the dot, pushes it through. Arapahoe regroups in their own end. They go to the far side of the ice. Arapahoe takes it in, quick shot, and a nice glove save by Bauer. 37 seconds left. We'll have a faceoff in the Birds' end over on the far side dot. Wiley will take this faceoff, gets tied up in the dot again. Wiley sends it back to Bauer, and Bauer quickly covers. And we burn about 4.2 seconds there. And Cole's given tip from the bench. 32 learning seconds left here. Wiley battles for it. Quick shot by Colorado, goes wide right of the net. Over to the blue line. Arapahoe's going to walk it forward. They try to go through Weaver, and they do all the way down to the corner. Wiley with a nice check, separates them from the puck, sends it to the top of the far circle. They fan on it, and Dennis clears. Peters puts pressure on. Nice stick back by Peters, followed up by Wiley, and they send it all the way down to Arapahoe zone. Arapahoe down in our zone. 7 seconds left, top of the circle. Quick shot and a nice save by Bauer. 4.6 seconds left, and the Birds are up 4-1. Couple of excellent plays there, one by Peters, one by Wiley. Keeping that puck out into neutral ice, getting it out there. Battling for it again is Wiley. Puck comes to the center, goes wide left of the net, and there is the game. So do we know what time we play tomorrow? AM? So we believe, and that's Mountain Time, right? Okay, so we'll play, it sounds like, unless we're wrong, we play at 7:45 a.m. tomorrow, so that'll be 8:45 for you folks in Central Time, and we hope you tune in and watch the Birds play some more hockey.